Hello viewers and thanks for joining us on today's edition of Sports Orbit. My name is Afacho. Salifu Usman is also on today's edition of the program. Salifu, welcome to Sports Orbit.
Thank you, Ashley.
On today's edition of the program, we'll begin straight from Chairman of Gombe State Athletics Association, Honorable Amadu Shuaibu Gara Gombe, who has insisted that unless corruption is eradicated in Nigerian, stop the changing of name, recycling of officials, will not grow the game of sports in Nigeria. Recall that recently President Bola Tinubu renamed, scrapped the sports ministry, and in its place returned the National Sports Commission. And Gara Gombe has, went down history lane of, so many names that, sports in Nigeria had taken place. He even said at a point it was even called for, it was called Institute of Education, and all names were joined with it. And he has continued to say that, look, corruption is the bane of Nigerian sport and not about changing of name or recycling of officials, as we saw. And even prior to that interview on channels, I saw him on, on Arise, I saw him on channels too, where he spoke a lot about, the ills of corruption, where he even insisted that people like Sunday Dare should not be working free, because according to him, especially he spoke about when it comes to the turnaround of stadiums, he made bold allegations on national TV that Dare clearly was giving some money to do the turnaround, especially for the Lagos one. And when it couldn't work, when Dare was confronted, he said the money was not enough. So, and I was like, if the money is not enough, so the one you spend, there's nothing to show for the Lagos Stadium and all of that. So a lot of things. And Gara Gombe, you know someone who has never hidden or he's never been scared to bear his mind when it comes to issues of sports in Nigeria.
Yeah, so if you look at what people say, and even though he didn't even say, if you look at it critically, you tend to agree with him.
Yeah.
And sometimes in this part of the world, we don't really like when somebody is telling the truth. We always like to patch up and lie to ourselves. And I quite agree with him. Okay, if we feel that we are not doing well as a sport, as a nation, you changing of the name, that is revelation, you didn't make any improvement, you didn't make any change. If you like, call yourself Institute of Sport, or call yourself sport, or social creation and this and whatever you call it. But what matters is your genuinity to put things right and do things right accordingly. Okay, we moved like the reference. There was a time we got under the order in uniform information. There was a time under the Ministry of Culture. There was a time under this and that. But over time, when we went for an event, we came back, and over we came back. We feel that because we didn't do well, we now decided to say, let's move from the ministry, or let's go to the move from the ministry and go to sport commission. But all these things, by okay, there was a budget or there's some money released for sport development. And yes, if the money was not enough, was there a proper accountability of how far you come with this one that for you? But this is the major problem in the part of the world. Okay, at the last link, almost 12 billion was approved for that country. Today nobody has taken the 12 billion that was released. How did you appropriate? How did you make the decision of that money? And if you are going for the Olympics, that 12 billion, all that money inclusive, all included that if athletes won a medal, the prize for the medal, for the bronze medal, for the silver and for the gold, all were calculated in that money. We went to the Olympics, we didn't win a medal. So that money that was supposed to go to athletes that won a medal, since they didn't win, and nothing was paid to them. Who owed that money?
Exactly.
Was that money like returned to the treasury? Was there any proper documentation to say, okay, this is how much was the and how much was and how much was the amount? This is how much was the treasury because you can go on and on. Sometimes we are going for a match. For example, in the football, we are going for a competition. There was always a prize for the winning bonus, for draw and for lose. You went to the match, you really win the match. And see, because you didn't win the match, there's no tendency to pay for a winning prize or a winning bonus. Since you didn't pay that money was it returned to the treasury? Who was he giving to back? I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. You are supposed, like for instance, you are supposed to end this if you excel, and the team really excel. But that money has already been appropriated. But because we didn't win, who get back from that? Who benefits from that money?
Isn't the money supposed to be returned to?
Was it returned to the treasury? Was there any proper documentation to show? No. These are some of the issues. But if you keep on changing or you keep on changing the officials like Gara Gombe, will not make any progress until we begin to make a proper documentation and proper analysis and proper accountability. That is when we now see that yes, we are ready for it. If we budget 1,000 naira for sport and 1,001 naira was meant for doing a certain thing, somebody should explain, yes, the 1,000 naira you give me, this is what I use the 1,000 naira for. And if it was not enough, this is where I reach and this is what we're supposed to remain. But all there was no proper documentation. For 4 years, there was a plan, adopt athletes, adopt a fishing institute, adopted by Dangote at Abuja National Stadium. Today that pitch is not playable. Exactly. They were not be able to hold the national match. Okay, the Lagos stadium was adopted by Baba Ijebu. The stadium remained at itself. And when like Gara Gombe, there was a so that money were released.
Exactly.
Okay, if the money was released, okay, this is how much was released. This is how much we have done. This is what we expect for and people can clearly pack that way. In this part of the stadium, this is what we were able to do, and this is what remain, and this is how much we need to complete it. But all those things, there's no proper account. But before you know, okay, this one has done it, you move to another person. No, I quite 100% agree with Gara Gombe. Changing of name, if you like, change your name. If you like, call it Nigeria Sport Heaven or whatever you call it. We still remain where we are until we begin to do things right.
Very well. Let's move away from that straight to cricket, where the Nigerian Cricket Federation has announced a strong 50-player squad for the 2025 ICC Under-19 Cricket World Cup in Malaysia at 1 month to the start of the tournament. It is an unchanged squad from the qualifiers in Kigali, Rwanda, where Nigeria picked the ticket to the World Cup, which will be hosted by Malaysia from January 18th to February 2nd, 2025. This will be the second time Nigeria will be participating in any Cricket World Cup, the first being the men's under-19 team, who also defend the odds to qualify for their World Cup in South Africa in 2019. So 5 years after our first appearance at any Cricket World Cup at any level, this time around the under-19 Nigerian women will be participating in the edition next year in Malaysia.
Yeah, obviously 2024 was a very successful year for Nigeria cricket.
Yeah.
Nigeria did excel in Nigeria cricket. Picking apart from the even under-19 World Cup cricket, even the men, the yellow green, are also on the verge of qualifying for the men for the men's T20 on our World Cup. They are qualified for the final round of the eight nations and now that they have released the final 20-man squad for the game, I think to me it's a program. If you look at the squad, these are all made of the players who were able to get a ticket for Nigeria, and we hope that what is needed and all the necessary preparation is good. Release the team 1 month ahead, and believe that by the time they return to camp, come back to camp, all the necessary things will be put in place to ensure that okay, the team not just qualify, get or go out there to Nigeria proud.
Right away from that, now newly crowned African Footballer of the Year has identified the role played by Atalanta, a club he currently plays for in the development. Lukman, who had a 20-year spell at the Bundesliga club RB Leipzig before moving to Atalanta in 2022, he said, the environment the club gave me has been very key to my growth as a player, and also timing, and noting that he has always believed in himself. And one thing he said very important, sometimes what a club provides, the environment will give you, can be instrumental in your development as a footballer or as an athlete or whichever sport you are in. Your environment a lot of times matter, and Adlan has said clearly, his move to Atlanta was a springboard to his career.
Yeah, obviously 100% agree with him, and just like rightly say, even we here at the individual where we work, environment will matter. Where you
yeah.
work, environment matter. You know, sometimes you can never tell at length somebody can go until you give him that opportunity and provide the necessary environment for him. You can't work without, you can't work and you can't excel without the right tools and without a enabling environment. So, if you look at Ademola's progression, you definitely agree to and give all credit to the Atlanta for his success. Ademola was at the Everton, he was at the Leicester, even though at the Celtic, but in all these places, he all struggled to make an impact. Even he even become a star player in the national team. Is until when he gets to he gets to Atlanta. Even all the time he was playing at Leicester, Nigeria never invited. Even when they invited him, he didn't even make a squad. I remember the first time he was invited on national team. He was sitting on the bench, but from within the peak of under the last 2 years, he has become an integral part of the national team, and even at Atlanta where he played. So it's good that when somebody gives you opportunities and work on you, it's good that you appreciate that effort, and I commend him for appreciating that growth, that opportunity given to him by Atlanta. Some people would have said ordinarily it's my capacity, my skill, my belief in myself. No. Yes, you need to believe in yourself, but the right environment must be provided for them. And thank God that he has that right environment at Atlanta. So that is why sometimes, even last year, when at a lot of summer when people are saying that he may likely move out of the team, I tell them, no, if I get position, I would rather remain at Atlanta at least to play for Atlanta next year. So, and it's good I think that he can remain at Atlanta. So when you are heroes, please maintain that level. So sometimes you just jump the first and you become ordinary player. There are several players, even star players that I've seen in the past who are a king in their club, the Hazard, who was a star in the Chelsea, but get to Real Madrid and come just a flop. So for Ademola Lookman, good I commend him for even apart from that he has done Nigeria proud. We commend and appreciate him for agree 100% that yes, Atlanta giving that environment to himself.
All right, still on the CAF award this time around, former Nigerian defender Ufai has a slam cap for amazing captain, Super Eagles captain, that is Truth Ekong from the FIFA CAF 11 of the year. And I quite agree with it. You know, it was yesterday when I saw that full list. I looked and I noticed Truth Ekong was not there. This is someone who was player of the tournament. And exactly, and he's not on the CAF best 11. So sometimes you wonder how they arrive at all these decisions, because I can't be a player of a CAF organized tournament, the biggest CAF organized tournament, which is the African Cup of Nations. Then you are hosting an award, then my name is not on the CAF best 11.
And he was in the first nominee for the Africa best 11.
He was there.
But if you even look at the CAF award, I think CAF need to review that award critically and look themselves in the eyes to tell themselves the truth, the basic truth, because a lot of teams were messed up, completely messed up. Because I don't even understand, even though I'm not a coach, not even a football expert, but we have been with him so we are reporting this, so I don't know what we're supposed to do. When things are not done properly, we should be able to look at it critically and say this thing are not done properly. Okay, for this, apart from able to if you look at the women's was looked like best goalkeeper of the year, but it's not in the first 11. So how will you tell me that your best goalkeeper of the year is not your first 11? So I'm not a coach, but I said the coach, those who are coaches have come out to say that. How will you explain that your best goalkeeper is not in your first 11?
Exactly.
So this is one of the things. Okay, if you look at the men's best 11, the South Africa Williams, the goalkeeper, who is the best goalkeeper, it's not in the first 11.
Exactly.
Rather they give to Onana as the goalkeeper. So how do you? So these are some of the things you have to look at, and you agree that maybe CAF decided to share the way they feel. Please let's do this. And it's not really so.
Because I've never seen, for instance, the FIFA best 11 where the Ballon d'Or winner or the best player is not there. You have to be there. You must be there.
So obviously, I think CAF they need to look themselves in the eyes and rebuild this, and because a lot of critics are criticizing those actions. Because, like, apart from even this, your best goalkeeper is not in your first level, your best player is not your first. So it's not done anywhere. Like, it's not done anywhere. So if they just want to use that to just compensate people, let them tell you, okay, we wanted to appreciate some people. Why? Not say best.
Exactly.
Remove the word your best. And okay, an award to appreciate some people for what they have done. Exactly. While and like thank God, if not, on that morning there was a high crime that created everywhere that they may likely deny Ademola Lookman. But thank God they quickly amend their position and give their award to the right person. If they have made that mistake, award the local players. They almost made that decision,
Of course.
but it's just at last they have to revive themselves.
All right, let's go straight to the Carabao Cup where two Nigerians that is talking about Joe Aribo and Paul Onuachu were on the losing side for Southampton as they lost 2-1 to Liverpool in the Carabao Cup yesterday. Onuachu was introduced into the game in the 73rd minute while Aribo was taking off with 6 minutes left. Liverpool had reached to a 2-0 lead in the first half before the leveler and Nunes scoring on 24 minutes before Elliott doubled the lead on 32 minutes. In the 59th minute, actually reduced the deficit, but the Reds held on to progress into the finals. Of course, other matches also went down. Let's look at the results. Of course, for Southampton, not a good one for them, losing a quarterfinals of that Carabao Cup to Liverpool. Interestingly, two Nigerians.
Yeah, if you look, if you look at Liverpool form at the current form, definitely making the same to give the game to Southampton. Liverpool won, but obviously they are the right side. But if you're looking at the Southampton and even their form, like I said earlier, sometimes when you are somewhere excelling, it's better to look. You have to look well. You have to look well before you jump. Like the Nigerian player you mentioned, but ever since he moved from Nigeria to even his key position in national team is gradually switching out of national team. I can't remember the last time they did it. Sometimes you are doing
other matches, Arsenal were also in action yesterday against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace had open scoring. It seemed like it was going to be an upset, but Gabriel Jesus looked like he came back from the dead and 3 goals. It was a hat-trick for him after not being on the score sheet for quite a while. And one can only hope, just like his coach is saying, one can only hope this will be, a sort of revival for him.
Yeah.
And also Sterling too was in that match. In fact, watching that match, I forgot Sterling is still at Arsenal, seeing him, but he did nothing special, and you begin to wonder. But for Gabriel Jesus, a good run for him. 3-2 it was in that one.
Yeah, a good one for Gabriel Jesus, and obviously Gabriel Jesus is supposed to be a star striker in Arsenal, but unfortunately sometimes it's not thanks to issues that always plug him down.
Consistency.
But thank God, just like I think, we believe that this will speak as a springboard for him, a turning point for him to regret his career and probably they deliver the goal Arsenal needed. Because Arsenal is still up to the Arsenal doesn't have a star man in the forefront, a star number 9.
Exactly. Of course, there will be also some other matches today in the Carabao Cup where United will take on Tottenham, will host Manchester United in the other semi-final today for who will make it to the next round, and this is going to be an interesting one to watch. Two Premier sides coming up against each other.
It's going to be a very tough game for two sides, Tottenham and Manchester United. Looking at it, yes, Tottenham lost their last match and now coming back against Man United at the beginning. After two defeats, we were able to get a most important victory against Man City, and this will also put them in the step position to approach this game. More particularly that Amory is trying to understand his player he's yet to really understand who are his first 11 of now. He is trying to understand some players of now. Probably it's an opportunity for him to get players.
And for Tottenham, of course, they will have an eye on the weekend where they have a tough Premier League encounter against Liverpool. So maybe they might want to rest some of their top players and looking up to that encounter. And sometimes this is what this kind of games do to a squad.
No, obviously the Carling Cup, the idea of the Carling Cup is to give an opportunity for players to excite them. And if you look at Arsenal, for that's why they see the life of the game.
Just Sterling and the rest of them,
come here to have opportunity to play. Sure. And also it also gives an opportunity for a coach, a player that feel that it's no longer good enough. That will give him the opportunity to test him and then bring him to the main team. But obviously, like Tottenham having a match against Liverpool, yes, the coach will definitely have another eye and begin to think twice instead of why play all the top players where you have another crucial match at the weekend.
Exactly.
And at the same time, even though Amory is still trying to understand his player, I believe that Iboya Amori will also take that decision.
No, definitely some too. Yeah, exactly. Sure. Of course, to some other stories now where, of course, last night Real Madrid won the FIFA Intercontinental Cup, which used to be the FIFA Club World Cup, but now changed to Intercontinental after beating Mexican side Pachuca in the final 3-0. It was what? With the likes of Mbappe once again on the score sheet, Vini on the score sheet again, and Rodrigo also getting a goal in that one. Well, for Madrid, another trophy in their cabinet.
Yeah, and the first trophy with from Mbappe under Real Madrid.
Is it first or second?
Okay, they won the Super Cup.
I think they won the Super Cup in which he scored. So the Super Cup was
they won the Super Cup against Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. This is second trophy. Second trophy with under less than 3 months. So congratulations to Real Madrid. Well, one can never tell. Real Madrid has shown a class that has become a football story of themselves.
Exactly.
And well, congratulations to Real Madrid.
All right, before we leave, let's take a look at some the EPL fixtures coming up this weekend. Interesting matches will be on this weekend once again. Like we said, the star match attraction, if I'm not mistaken, will be Tottenham going up against the Liverpool side who seem to be flying high at the moment.
Yeah, Liverpool is flying high, but they still have they are flying high, but
no,
they
got
I think they have lost one match. If you look at all the Premier League teams, they're the best side at the moment, and they are doing well. Except that Chelsea is beginning to give them a check on their.
So don't forget that they still have an outstanding game. That's why the point gap is still a bit close.
No, definitely. Sure. As to speak, the point gap between them and saying and we thank Chelsea for giving them that check and not allow them to widen the gap. Even by now they have open much wider. But looking at the tomorrow night and obviously just like to say, just want to see earlier, Tottenham will have the eyes. Tottenham look at Tottenham. And one can hope that
for likes of United, after that away victory to United, Man City will be playing at home, and this time they will welcome Bournemouth at Old Trafford.
That's one for the Manchester United, and hope that the Manchester United, because like I said, they are either you like it or not, he's still trying to understand his team. By the time he gets his eyes together, one will not be really star of Manchester. And I know it's interesting to look at the finally.
Of course, Aston Villa will start the roundup of match week 17 with a home game against struggling Man City. That will be an early kickoff. Brentford will host Nottingham Forest, who are also doing very well. Ipswich Town at home to Newcastle United, while Brighton at home will travel to West Ham United. Crystal Palace will host Arsenal once again. Wow, a replay of the Carabao Cup this time around, while Everton versus Chelsea. Chelsea has always been a very tough encounter to look forward to. Fulham will welcome Southampton, Leicester City up against Wolverhampton, and of course Tottenham Hotspur welcome Liverpool to the London Stadium to round up the final match week 17 games.
Yeah, interesting game is, and some matches look very easy to some opponent, but just like say tricky one for this one, Everton Chelsea, another one.
Always, but Everton has always given Chelsea a strong test.
Yeah. So that means Marasca and his need to be very careful as they travel to Green Park for this weekend. Arsenal again working on something like it. That is also gives you Arsenal Ateta his voice. You need to be very careful. Because if you look at that match yesterday, yes, you won it 3-2, but it narrow escape. But Tusapala appeared to have run away with the bit until Jesus need to provide another thing differently. And at the same time, if you're looking at the game, Man City, whether they are going to bounce back, that's another question. So Pep Guardiola, for the first time, Pep Guardiola is now having a fear when he's going to for a match. Ordinary one could have said this is another opportunity for him, but Aston Villa are also not doing well at the moment. It's like
they're too inconsistent.
Emery has lost his team. So the two sides struggling to make a match. They may come against each other, but for Man City, people are already looking at even those who are making money from the betting will also now be careful where to put their money now. Because Man City is involved, and certain teams, Fulham, Fuller, I think the like of Alex Wobit and Kebi Bassing will definitely sweep for another victory. Yeah, it's going to be in Nigeria's affair. Having Kebi Bassing on the other side and Fulham, Alex Wobit on the other side, and on the other side, Duarimbo and Nosh on the other side. So it's going to be an interesting side for Nigeria to see two Nigerians play against each other on the opposite side. And I think that is the most important game that are going on. And the Brentford, Northern Forest are going to be another interesting game, but it looks very dicey. But obviously, the bookmaker will definitely have a difficult way to put their money on that particular match.
Exactly. These matches come up Saturday and Sunday, and here on Sports Orbit, we will be monitoring it, and on Monday we'll give you a whole review of those and other sporting events as they happen across the globe. With
before you round up, if you look at before we come to the stadium, the FIFA just released the end of the year ranking with Nigerian in 2024 as 44 best team in the world. And 5th in Africa.
Yeah.
If you recall, at the last month we dropped 8 places down, but because of if you look at under this December, there's no much action. Only 21 games were played across the globe, so there's no much changes in the ranking. The top 10 still remaining. The top 10 with Argentina leading, followed by France, Spain, and then England, 4th, Brazil 5th. Germany completes the top 10, and if you come to Africa, Morocco is leading the pack as the best team in Africa, followed by Senegal, then followed by Egypt, then Algeria, then Nigeria in the 5th position, with South Africa completing the top 10 in Africa. So this is how we ended. Top in the 2024, Argentina remained the best team in the world. While Nigeria is 44 best team in the world.
Alright, that's our package on today's edition of the program. We'll be back next week, God willing, to give you another exciting and interesting edition of Sports Orbit. Do join us once again. Thank you for being on today's edition once again. Until we come your way, do have a wonderful weekend. My name is Alpha Chuani. Bye for now.
Get ready for the Leadership Awards and Conference 2024. Join us as we celebrate excellence across various fields, honoring those who've made remarkable impacts. Award categories include Person of the Year, Quinquennial Award for Governance and Infrastructure, Governors of the Year, Business Person of the Year, and many more. Stay updated by following us on social media and visiting our website, leadership.ng. For sponsorship and inquiries, contact us today. Leadership Award and Conference 2024, celebrating excellence, inspiring the future. Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last